Join us as Novak Djokovic embarks on his quest for the elusive Olympic gold. Will he finally complete his career Golden Slam and add the coveted title of Olympic champion to his legendary resume? Witness the excitement, the drama, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. Don't miss out. Hit like, subscribe, and share your predictions in the comments below. Less than 2 hours after his devastating loss in the Wimbledon final, Novak Djokovic was already laser-focused on the rest of the season. Djokovic, 37, had just been defeated by Carlos Alcaraz 6-2, 6-2, 7-6, 4. His dreams for a record-breaking 25th major title postponed. But it was clear he was trying to move on as quickly as he could when he spoke to reporters at his news conference later that afternoon. Well, the Olympic Games and US Open are the two big goals for the rest of the year for me, really, Djokovic said. I'm hoping I can be at my best for those two tournaments. That's all I can say right now. Djokovic's answer should hardly come as a surprise considering his virtually unparalleled career and that he's the defending champion at the US Open. But he has never quite had the same success at the Olympics. He enters his 5th games with just one medal, a singles bronze in 2008. So now, 2 weeks after his disappointing finish at Wimbledon, Djokovic is back in Paris for what might be his final games, with his eyes set on the one thing that has eluded him throughout his historic career: Olympic gold. But before that, he could face a famous person in the next phase. And he also comes with blood in his eyes to be Olympic champion. Does anyone dare to guess who it is? At the end of the video, we reveal. Djokovic opened play at Roland Garros on Saturday with a convincing 6-0, 6. There's little else Djokovic hasn't achieved in tennis. Since turning professional in 2003, Djokovic has won the Australian Open 10 times, the most by any player in the Open era, and is a 7-time Wimbledon champion, 4-time US Open champion, and 3-time French Open champion. He is tied with Margaret Court for the most major singles titles in the sport's history, and he has the most in the Open era. Djokovic has 198 career singles titles and 1 in doubles, and has held the world #1 ranking for a combined 428 weeks, another record. Djokovic even led Serbia to its first and only Davis Cup title in Belgrade in 2010, something that he later called the best feeling I ever had in my life as a tennis player. But while he's always spoken about how much it means to him to be able to represent his country and how much he enjoys the experience of the Olympic Games, he's simply never been able to translate his typical dominance to sport's biggest stage. During his Olympic debut in 2008 in Beijing, Djokovic was the #3 seed, behind Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal, playing in a best-of-3 sets format, a marked difference than the best-of-5 sets used by men in Grand Slams. Djokovic rolled through the draw until Nadal, the eventual gold medalist, defeated him in the semifinals 6-4, 1-6, 6-4. In the bronze medal match, Djokovic topped James Blake 6-3, 7-6, 4. Djokovic, who had won his first major title earlier that season in Melbourne, couldn't hide his excitement after the match. I'm very happy. I mean, to win any medal in the Olympics is a huge achievement for any athlete, I think, Djokovic said. Not many of the athletes get a chance to win a medal. But for me, this bronze, which I won here, shines like a gold because I think I've played pretty good tennis all tournament. Djokovic also played doubles alongside Nenad Zamanic, but the pair lost in the first round. In 2012, Djokovic, then a five-time Slam champion, was named Serbia's flag bearer for the opening ceremony. He described it as an out-of-body experience and a huge pleasure and responsibility and honor. The competition was held at Wimbledon, where he had won the title the year before, but Djokovic lost to eventual gold medalist Andy Murray in the semifinals. In the bronze medal match, he fell to Juan Martín del Potro in straight sets. Djokovic lost again in the first round of doubles, this time with Viktor Troicki. 4 years later on the hard court in Rio, Djokovic was the top seed, and now a 12-time major champion. But he was stunned by Del Potro in the first round. Djokovic and Zamanic lost in the second round of doubles. But no loss stung harder than in 2021. Competing in the pandemic-delayed Tokyo Games, Djokovic arrived after winning all 3 of the year's slams. He was on a quest to join just Steffi Graf in 1988 as the only tennis players in history to achieve the Golden Slam, all 4 major titles, and an Olympic singles gold in the same season. But in the semifinals, yet again, Djokovic had his dreams dashed by eventual gold medalist Alexander Zverev. He had easily taken the first set 6-1, but then won just 4 games in the final 2 sets. Things got even worse in the bronze medal match against Pablo Carreño Busta as Djokovic struggled to control his emotions and abused his racket on multiple occasions. He lost the match 6-4, 6-7, 6-3, and then withdrew from the mixed doubles bronze medal match with Nina Stojanovic, slated to begin later that same day, citing a left shoulder injury. He had played 7 matches in 4 days across draws, and it seemed it had all caught up to him. I played under medicines, unbelievable pain and exhaustion, Djokovic said. He never was able to get his season fully back on track and lost in the final of the US Open weeks later to Daniil Medvedev, thwarting his adjusted goal of the calendar Grand Slam. It was also an emotionally very demanding period for me in the last 5-6 months, Djokovic said after the loss. Slams and Olympics. Everything was coming together for me here, and kind of accumulating all the emotions that I've been through. Unfortunately, I didn't make it in the final step. Djokovic now returns to the Olympics in a radically different position than he was in 3 years ago. Not only has he yet to win a slam this season, but he's yet to win a title of any kind. It's his worst start to a season since 2006. While he said he has no plans to retire, he knows time is running out. He will be 41 when the 2028 Olympics begin. And returning to Roland Garros, the site of the French Open and the Olympic competition, could also prove challenging. He injured his knee during the French Open in June and was forced to withdraw ahead of his quarterfinal match. He underwent surgery for a torn But before he can dream of becoming Olympic champion for his country and winning the coveted gold medal, he might have to face an old rival in the next round. Here's what you need to know. But first, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos. And drop a comment below on who you want to see as the Olympic champion. He will next play either Rafael Nadal or Martin Fucsovics in the second round in hopes of getting one step closer to his dream. See you soon.